Holly here from Your Past is a Gift. Now, in this video, I wanted to talk about the fact, I want to let you know, okay, in case there's any confusion, any doubts, okay, I am not a psychologist, I am not a psychiatrist, okay, that's the truth of it. My truth is that I love people. I just love human beings, and I can't stand, in my heart, I just cannot tolerate when human beings are treated unfairly, you know, or they're treated with disrespect, or they're treated with discrimination, you know, because they're different in some way. This is something that I just, when I see this, it just, if I was a dog, I'd have all my shackles up on my back because I just, it really gets to me, you know, that we can't accept that another person is allowed to be different to us, you know. And funny, this morning I'm in the kitchen, right? And I'm thinking, at the moment there's this big thing about Muslims and terrorism and this whole, you know, and, you know, that religion. But, you know, have we forgotten that the Catholics went into South America and annihilated civilizations in the name of Catholicism? We forget. That's history, you know, it's written down. They went in and destroyed all these people that were living there, all the indigenous people, in the name of Catholicism, in the name of Jesus Christ. You know, but now in the name of Allah, all these terrorist attacks are happening, and we're, rather than trying to understand it and make peace with it. And not only that, but then all Muslims, you know, we label all of them as bad. Yeah. You know, like it would have been the same to say that all Catholics were bad in those days. You know, they're all rubbish. They're all, you know, out to kill everyone else that isn't a Catholic. So I just want you to think about all these things. You know, when you put labels on things, or when you're going through what's going in the media and you're listening to that and you're making all these ideas, you know, about other people, about other races, about the things that we don't understand. You know, rather than make a judgment on it, get informed. You know, find out what it is that's really going on. And don't just look at any Muslim that's walking on the street and give them a dirty look. Okay, because they're not all the same. Same as not all Catholics are the same. Okay? Because I can tell you for a fact, I grew up in the Catholic religion. And I keep reading on Facebook at the moment, there's this thing about the marriage for gay people, okay? Whether they're allowed to get married or they're not allowed to get married. I forget the full title of marriage equality or something, I forget what it's called. But to me, that's no different than saying you can't get married because you have dark skin, or you can't get married because you got blue eyes. It's no different. And, you know, there's been all this stuff in the past about they have no choice. You know, they've tried to explain why gay people come about. You know, it's not a choice that you make, you just are gay. And to me, that doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. I'm sorry, whether it's a choice or it's not a choice. You're a human being, and you have the right, like everyone else, to do what you want to do. You want to get married, then get married. You know, it makes me so angry. Because I think, as a human being, how's that any different, you know, to being born in a certain culture, or being born a certain religion, or a certain color, a skin color? You know, for the longest time, people with different skin colors being picked on, you know, and treated as less than anyone else. You know, so I want you to think about that. What difference does it make if it's a choice or it's not a choice to be gay? What difference does it make to you in your life if this person wants to love someone of the same sex? Seriously, what difference does it make to you? To get in the way of that, to say no to that. You know, it all comes down to the judgment. You know, judging that something is wrong or judging that something is right. Where did this judgment come from? You know, because I've been hearing crap about gay people since since I can remember. I'm talking over 40 years ago. You know, and at church, when we were young, it was called an abomination to be gay. And I used to I'd cringe in my seat thinking, these poor people, because that's such a horrible word to use for someone. An abomination. You know? And I remember years ago people going on about trying to explain that it's not a choice. But in my mind, I think, what does it matter if it is or it isn't a choice to be that? What does it matter? You're a human being first. Everything else comes after. Whether you're black, you're white, you're yellow, you're blue. It doesn't matter. Whether it's your choice. I mean, people get picked on for their skin color. That's not a choice. I didn't choose to be that skin color. You know, but for the longest time, they were treated like rubbish. So I want you to think about all that today. How is that any different? It's still discrimination. It doesn't matter. Whether it's because someone's a different color, whether it's because they dress differently to you, whether it's because they're a different religion, whether it's because they're gay. It's still discrimination. Human beings should have the right to do what they want to do. If they want to get married, they love someone, they want to get married, it shouldn't matter what color you are. It shouldn't matter if you want to marry the same sex. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't make any difference. Love is love. So I want you to think about that today. Like I said before, I don't like when people are treated with discrimination. You know, when they're put down because they're not the same as us. None of us are meant to be the same as anyone else. And the day we accept that is the day we move forward. Okay? So I really can't believe that in the media we're having these discussions and people are made to vote. You know? It's ridiculous to me. Anyway, think about that today, you know, and I'd love to hear your comments, what you think, you know, but we're all human beings. It doesn't matter what we do with our bodies, it doesn't matter what we do, you know, and that two people love each other and want to get married. No one should stand in the way of that. No one should stand in the way of love, ever. All right, my darlings. Remember to click like and subscribe below for more videos so you don't miss any of the messages, because the next one may be the most important one for you. All right. Bye for now.